Alright guys, hello and welcome back to a new video. Today we are finishing up our challenge league for the month of May. This is part 2 of the league. We have another 6 seeds to get through. So we have moving world cities with a population of 100k and Entre Rios province in Argentina. No moving Greater Ireland, Republic and Northern. And our fascinating planet, and NMPZ, IntersectionGuessr Mexico, and national parks of the world. So I will show my moving seats at the end of the video because I already played them right before beginning to record this. And now I will show the moving NMPZ. I will play it on camera. So let's get started with Greater Ireland. So this can go. I don't know how this is gonna go. Yeah. Well, yeah, that's Ireland, right? And by Ireland, I mean the island. Well, no, it's actually is Ireland. Is hilly and it is Gen 2. Hilly Ireland. Like, I don't think it's that high hills to go Galloway. But I think you kind of have to stick to the middle because I am not particularly sure that can be more north or more south. So, are those hills on the train? I wish terrain would show up better. Like, it can be here too, in those hills, which is unfortunate. But I think I'm gonna stick to the west side. Okay, it apparently wasn't short enough for that area, but we got a bit lucky. A farmhouse, scores, and B&B. So again, it's kind of hard to tell if it's Ireland or UK Ireland. This house looks a bit more UK-ish. I don't actually know what I'm talking about. Like, this sort of landscape does look a bit more north, so maybe we go in like this pocket. Yep, iron. Or click Galway every time. Okay, sure. What? So what are those things? 2021. So 2021 is usually more UK. This might be yellow. I mean, the houses look very UK. Houses look so UK, I'm not sure. I would guess Ireland to Old Hollywood Road. So I guess we're guessing Dublin or what? I can't read anything, so please don't be Cork. I would really dislike it if it was Cork. I wonder if there's like fall. Wait, what am I doing? What am I doing? I just said I'm. Okay. At least I remember that in time. Do I guess there? Is that stupid? Maybe I shouldn't guess there. Maybe there. Mm, yeah, I don't know. I said like it's UK. Oh, it looks like UK. The houses look like UK. 21 is more UK, and I zoomed in on Ireland. Like, why did I do that? Am I okay? Um. Okay, yeah. Click Belfast. That makes sense. That makes a lot of sense. Hmm. They have a Ukraine flag, or what is that? Why is it blue and yellow? I think it looks more eastern because it sort of reminds me of Wales in a way. Do we have men struck by lightning on the pole? No. So yeah, I will hedge for Northern Ireland. That's unfortunate hedge. I call that it looks eastern, but okay, we have. Is that clicky? Okay, no, we have 21. I don't know. Okay, why is camera dying? Um, I don't know what that is. Where are hills on this side of the border? Since we have 21 there. I guess there. Once again, would be helpful to know where coverage is. Okay. Yeah. Um, that's a tough map. Um, okay, I'm not lost, which is great, but it's also not amazing. I guess like that was gettable. Like probably should have just stick to Galway, but and Belfast was also like I don't know why I didn't click Belfast. For some reason, I thought there is not that much coverage in Belfast. Okay, our fascinating planet is cool, but it's also not an easy map. It can be quite challenging, and there are also a lot of trackers that just you either know them or not. So okay, we have some Indonesia, I assume. Oh, there's a lot of children. What the heck? Is it just 3 hour poll or what? What am I looking at? I guess it's just 3 hour. So that will be very gettable. Also, like a lot of people. No, that would be hillier. I think it's very knowable map. Yeah, like it's easier learnable. Oh, she has a cute doggo in what I assume is a Uruguay. Click middle or what's the deal with it? It almost looks northwest, but I don't know if I'm bold enough to send that. Ooh, yeah, that's in full honesty. I wanted to send somewhat more north, but since I am a coward, this actually works very well in my favor. What the heck is this? I mean, I assume it's Brazil because we have a leather pole, but what? Um, Is that like some sort of situation like this, but preferably with the road? Is it? Please don't be North Coast. I don't want to guess North Coast. I don't know where the car is though, so yikes. Why is it so sandy in Brazil? Okay, maybe we'll go like a little bit more north. I don't know where to go. Like, it's not urban either, it's just like huge sand in the middle of nowhere. But if the coast is there, the coast is north. I don't know why I'm assuming coast is there, but okay, maybe I do want to change to north. Yikes. I don't know. This is hard. Oh, yeah. Okay, it's Sarah. Tough. France. Oh, no, 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 no. Oh, shit. I mean, it's some sort of World War II related place, I would or US Embassy, but I would assume it's some sort of place that related to uh, World War II. So this can be like anywhere west, right? Like, it doesn't have to be. Oh, Jesus. Yeah, no input really on this. Yeah, I don't know. Well, for I don't know, that's a very good guess. Airborne Museum. Okay, sure. Um, Norway. That's a. I had this location before, didn't I? Oh no. Wait, is it not? Yeah, it is Norway, right? Yeah, I think I was confused because that looks like it's Orthodox, and I sent something Orthodox and it was Norway, and I was confused because um Norway is not predominantly Orthodox. The problem is I have no idea where that location was. Like, I definitely had it before. Like, definitely had it before. I don't know if I want to guess like all the way north because I mean, yeah, there are trees. Like, that looks a bit more like bare to me, like luck in vegetation, but maybe I do want to go like a little bit more north. I'm not finding, like, I don't remember what that was, and that repeat. Oh, for Christ's sake, of course it's just in the middle. Freaking Norway, and I was in top 5 and I'm not. Oh, that's unfortunate. I'm 7th. That guess cost me 2 places. Yeah. I mean, that's not bad. That's just like medium, but the Norway guess was a bit atrocious. So, IntersectionGuessr Mexico and NMPZ 1 minute. Well, oh, that's the wrong link. Yeah, that's the correct link. Okay, I need to pause and figure out why the camera is good. Yeah, I have no idea. Maybe I need to turn the lights back on because... Not back on, but like on because it's not very that light. Maybe I can also put that like that. That doesn't really help, does it? Okay, let's just... I'm stalling because I don't want to play IntersectionGuessr Mexico in an NMPZ. Well, I'm really glad I have this in Mexico map, because I don't know if I would necessarily get that it's Mexico. Mountains are like far south, and this is the only thing that we can see. And it's pretty straight. And the road kind of like ends. Is that like an airport? What is that? Yeah, no idea. Okay. Maybe I do have an idea. It was an airport. Oh. Yeah, well, if I thought of that, that would be very helpful. This is once again, I'm very glad they told us that's Mexico. Where in Mexico would that be? I don't know. Um, it's kind of like pines, but also those things that are more like deserty. I'm gonna stay like somewhat here. Just CDMX, okay, that's tough. He has an arch plate for some reason. Yeah. I wanna guess Yucatan or like Campeche. I guess guessing Merida. The grid fits somewhat, so I don't know. It was coastal. That's why it was so tropical and flat. That makes sense. What is this? Like that part? Maybe that's Yucatan. I'm not sure. I don't know where 24 is either, so I'm scared that it looks reminds me a little bit of Texas, so that's why I'm hesitant to guess either more north or more there. I mean, if it looks like Texas and Yucatan had a baby, that's probably why it's there. Okay, I just need to not throw. Oh, that looks like a throw. Okay. What is that? What is this? I mean, this looks like California. So, do I just guess Mexicali? Is there even hills north of Mexicali? Like, I guess east? Not really. There are hills is there. That's just a stupid guess. Um, Hills are like north and east. Oh, Christ. I don't like this. I don't like this. Like, I don't really need. Mm, okay, thank God. I don't know how, but I'm second right now on this map. Like, yeah, still like 4 or 5 people haven't played. Um, I that was like that's like the best Mexico guesses I have had in the entire game of Geoguessr. Jesus. National parks of the world. I kind of want to read the description for that. I assume it's pretty straightforward. It was updated. Um, it was updated in 2022, so it doesn't really have new coverage. And this map will take you National Park of the World. 10 locations per national park. Is full of beautiful places. Okay. So no catch, just sparks. Well, it's an NPZ, so this is gonna be awful, isn't it? If it loads. Oh, it's, well, okay. So, first of all, I have the thingy on that says, who is the after, that's unofficial coverage. It says Virtualny Karpaty, which is like virtual Carpats. So, I assume we're like somewhere, maybe we're in this national park. Uh, because there's more infrastructure. I don't know. That's one Skarpatsky. It's not very that mountainous though, so I don't know. Yeah, that's Ukraine. Mm, this was sort of this national park, I guess. Oh, okay. So that's somewhere in Africa. Boss friend. No idea what that is. Uh, so I assume it can be a country without official coverage too. I honestly looked at Sky for copyright. Uh-oh. Okay, let's just like... Is there a national park in Mali? Do those have photospheres? Like, I don't think this is Kenya. I think it can be like Botswana, maybe Zimbabwe. Senegal, I think is possible. Like, there maybe? Shoot. Okay, Israel was not on my list. Like, I'm guessing every country in Africa before I would guess Israel. I am conflicted. This looks like alpine cabbage. Those people look quite European to me. I don't know what this square car blur indicates, because I thought this is like, I don't think it's a slow cam, but I don't know where we have square car blur. Okay, where are your national parks, dear Austria? I mean, that's a park. That looks like a park. I don't know. I actually don't know a single national park in Austria. That's tough. Maybe it's Slovenia. I still don't know what the deal with the car would be. Hmm. I guess that's Slovakia. Wasn't the allocation in Cactus, was it in this park? No. Yeah, wait. Yeah, I'm not sure. I don't know. I haven't recognized that one. Okay, so Polish sign, Polish ball, Polish everything. Looks hilly to me. Okay, camera. Oh my god, camera. Why are you behaving like that? Behave normally. I can't read that. I can't really read anything, so. Poland. National parks. South. Are you a park? You're a park. Where else is a park? Okay, there are 2 parks here, so let's switch. There's 3 parks here. Okay, so this part is better than this part because there are more parks there. Yeah, that checks out. That's good enough for me. Okay. Well, I don't think anybody would guess that, because why would you? We had hills. Like, who guesses north when we have hills? Those children look very nondescript. Um, uh-oh. I mean, this looks like Sweden to me. Maybe Russia or Finland. I don't know. Maybe it's like Berlin Forest. I don't know, but like that one is like, why is this guy wearing a hat? Um, yeah, not a clue. I think I'm staying in Sweden, but okay. So again, somehow I'm third on that. This is again the thing where I'm like, okay, so some of those maps are doable. Like I thought, like, oh, world cities looks doable. No, like I did well on Indonesia, which is um you know, hard map, but like average like world map I did very bad. So I don't understand what's happening, but I'll take that. So at least maybe with that NMPZ performance, I will, like, it will give me some points, because I'm gonna show you my moving, and the moving did not did not want, how to say English words. The moving was not well for me. Yeah, so we started with 100k city population. We started in Turkey. It was urban. I immediately gave up because I can't region guess it, and I was like, yeah, probably not happening. But then it said Antalya. I was like, thank God for that bus. Like, if I didn't run that direction, I would be so clueless as to where I am. So yeah, then I was like, okay, let's try and see how far away the coast is. So I went this direction, And I do see the coast, and it looked like it's not that far away. Like there's maybe like a cliff or like some, I don't know. It looked, yeah, like you can see pretty much over the coast extending from over there. So I don't know. I tried reading the bus stop name, but it was very smudged. So I went back. To like downtown to find street names. They don't have those. Um, yeah, like judging by the like where coast was to where I was and the tram lines, I was like, okay, this region looks okay. This was very confusing as to like where to go. They don't have street names. They just don't. Uh, like I couldn't really find a PUI to scan. I was like, okay, let's just change to line up. Who needs street names anyway? Um, Nothing really fit here, which I assume I should have been like, oh, wrong, but I was like, I don't know, I can't see it. If I can't see it, it doesn't mean it's not there. And that street originally looked bigger to me before I began moving, so it kind of ended and turned. I was scanning for the mask too, because I assumed it would be mapped, but I didn't see it. I was like, okay, like they don't map every mask, but it looked big, and it was like tourist area coastal. Like, why not map it? So I did assume it would be mapped, and it just wasn't at the end, or at least I couldn't see it. Yeah, like I thought like this looked very promising, like where I clicked because of the angle. Like that was also fit, but that didn't look like um, what's the word for that? An embankment? Is that the word for that? That looked just like a street, but yeah, the coast was so much further away, and the street I was on like was so tiny. Like I thought it's like a bigger, bigger street, but like it's just like an alleyway. I don't even know. Like there was supposed to be like tram line. I don't understand how that happened. Yeah, moving to Japan round, I couldn't. I spent forever trying to decide on direction to go, and I chose right. I went to the big road pretty quickly. It had city names. I originally wanted to scan for like just the cities and the 19. I was like, okay, maybe there is another sign somewhere or some other helpful signage, and there was. I just didn't notice it originally. So, second expressway to Nagoya. At least this is how I read the sign. Like um, the biggest road. Now, when I'm watching back, I'm noticing that this points to Nagoya Station, which probably means that we are in Nagoya since there's a Nagoya Station. But like, I don't understand. Like that second express and it says Nagoya. Like to me, like this is Road 19 and points to Gifu, and this is second expressway to Nagoya. Like this should make sense. But also 19 was nowhere to be found. Like whatever city I zoom, like it's supposed to be like the bigger road, but like whenever I zoom in, 19 it just doesn't exist. I thought it was Toyota for the longest time. Looked for 19, and then I think right now I'm just like, oh wait, there is like 153 that goes to Toyota. Whoops. So now I'm looking for other options, and still no 19 and no 153. I like Why? Yeah, this country is not. This country hates me. Yeah, there was a lot of looking for the street. I didn't find it. Spoiler, and it was like downtown Nagoya. I don't know how people found it. Props to them. Okay, I'll skip the coping because you don't need to see that. US again, immediately give up. Military Highway 13, no idea where that is. Poindexter something, no idea. That direction, seems South 17. I actually forgot that sign was there. That did not stay in my memory for long enough to be relevant. This is same sign to Highway 13. Also, this did not look urban. Like the map's supposed to be world cities. That does not immediately looks like a city. I like went this direction. I was like, no, that's so urban. So rural. Like what? Yeah, I just in this situation I don't know what to do because on one side it's if the map is supposed to be urban, I probably will be urban if I keep moving and um, I will find more signs. But also, like, should I region guess and try to find it? I like my region guess actually was very wrong. Like my region guess was Arkansas and like Mississippi. I was like, okay, maybe I should scan there. And then I fell off the road and I was like, oh, maybe there is something here. And that was like Norfolk North 46426 264. I was like, what? Like I've never seen. Well, like I don't remember like where the three-digit interstates are. I was hoping that instead of interstate, it would say the state. Like sometimes it does. I was like, where's this the three digits interstates? What? Yeah, I always went in Arizona. That was just I was like, okay, there is like 476, so maybe it's somewhere there. I forgot that Norfolk was on the sign. I think also I saw a sign to Richmond. No, I was looking for 13. At this point, I didn't remember any words. I just was looking for 464 and two whatever, which were not there. I now see 13, which is very unfortunate. I did not see it when I was scanning. Tough. Um, yeah, I only looked at the numbers at this point, so I I do end up clicking near Richmond because I was like, okay, there was I think last second time it was like I saw a sign to Richmond, but no, that I completely forgot where Norfolk was and that I saw a sign to it. So yeah, saved in the terms that at least I kept moving and did not region guess, like didn't scan only in my original region guess, but yeah, unfortunate. This was not Turkey, and it was again urban. I was like, okay, bins have city names in Turkey, like that's a known fact. So let's try to read the city name on the bin. Unfortunately, when you go from Gen 3 to Gen 4, the bin disappears. They stole the bin. Somebody stole the bin. So I spent like 40 seconds trying to read the bin, and then it said Kavesi, and I was like, I have never heard of that city, of that. Like I have never heard this word in my life before. Like how is it 100K city in Turkey? Like surely like they like most of them are visible at like this zoom, at least this zoom out level. Like I would see that surely. I was like, okay, maybe that's something else, and like that also says that word. And I'm like, okay, no, it's still no idea what this is. Like, that's wrong spelling, but like, what? I felt so stupid in this moment. Because I was like, okay, like, surely, like, if it's a 100K city, like, it would be visible. And it should be, because that's in inserted by the map, and also usually the bins in Turkey say a city name. So I don't know. I kind of just clicked middle. Um, like Kayseri, like I was like, I don't know. I don't know how that was Eskişehir. Like what do I find? Like what? I think I just had to ignore the bins. I don't know. No idea how this country works. Brazil was unfortunate because, well, Brazil is always unfortunate for me. I think this guess wasn't really unfortunate. I think this was a good guess, but um, eventually I do find a bigger road after moving for some time. Um, I was trying to find an area code, and I think I will, unless I'm confusing my Brazils, or have I already seen? Like I think there is a 75 area, 70 something, and I was like, oh, like sevens are one of my weakest area codes, like sevens and eights are my, yeah, there was an area code, yeah, there's 75. I think it's, yeah, that's an area code. And I was like, I saw a 7, I was like, yep, it's like somewhere. Good luck to me, not solvable, don't know the state. It's urban, not gonna have road numbers or anything. And I find a mega big road, and there are signs close to the intersection. Maybe Jamafa was a town, so that I was like, let's. I don't know why I began scanning that much south. That those are not even sevens, so I think where I began with scanning originally. Yeah, that's not sevens. I forgot that I found an area code, to be honest. Oops. Sometimes I really hate watching my moving back. Like that's very frustrating. But I just can't retain information for more than 5 seconds. So yeah, like if I found an area code and I didn't use it, I just was like 75. Don't know what is a city name. Don't scan even in sevens. So makes a lot of sense. Yeah, I have a memory of a goldfish. So um, please don't begin construction, or please don't drill. Um, don't. Yeah. I found the city. I tried lining up the grid and or find a street name, but no street names for me today, I guess. I misjudged again what road I ended up at. I thought I ended up at Yellow Road, and I thought I was going south, but I made a turn. So yeah. Um, I'm 11, so it's just like I'm not lost, which is good, but yeah, not the best either. And the last map of this month is Argentina Entre Rios, which first of all I had to look up which one that was, and secondly, oh, there's a doggo. Oh, that's cute. I haven't noticed the doggo when I played. Like, what do you do? Like, unless like if I played this province before, maybe that would be doable, but without it, especially on the urban rounds, like I was so lost. I was so lost. I was like, okay, like that's a city. Like I need to leave the city if I and found like a road number or a direction sign to other cities in order to understand which city I'm at. And I couldn't leave the city. The city looked very big. I also couldn't really, like, I didn't find a single useful piece of information. Like, there were street signs, but in order to scan for streets, like, you need to find the city name, and I don't know how to find the city name in this country at all. Hello? Right, stop. Um, yeah, I was like, maybe I will zoom in the big city and look for a museum. I like that looks like a big city, so maybe it's that one. Didn't see any museum. I was mostly like searching for the intersection of the street, which impossible to find. But yeah, I'm skipping like a lot of it because this is just me reading street, and none of them fit. So that was, and it didn't even look that big on a map. So yeah, I don't know how to find that again. No idea. And this looked like a big city again. I was like, well, this can't be the same city. Like, you can tell me that this location is 3 blocks away from the previous one, and I will believe you. Like, literally. The problem with this one, I first of all already gave up, kind of mentally. But also, while I was scanning Parana, um, I swear I've seen an Entre Rios street in Parana. And I was like, like, surely I can just like find it again and find this intersection. Like, I don't know what I've seen or what I saw. So again, like this is just mostly me sitting. No, like I was like, okay, we have a park, we have some other street. So I looked closer to parks, like green areas on the map. Um, I did not. Like I was convinced that I've seen in the street in Parana. I don't know what I saw. Maybe I saw it. Hello, Molten. I don't know what that means. Um, that was border Uruguay again. No idea how to get that. This is more like the type of the location I was expecting from Entre Rios map, not the urban stuff, because urban stuff is very tough. Like this, at least, is line upable. You can. I think like the chances of finding a kilometer marker in 3 minutes on the road like this are higher than to find a city name in a city, even if you move and read every sign. I don't know. I don't remember which was this location. Did we have something here? No, I think this one was like purely a lineup. Like there was something like a farm name. I don't think this has an address. At least eligible address, at least I couldn't read it. It turns a bit to the east. And yeah. So it's mostly straight and then it turned to the east. And there wasn't that many roads. Again, I should have probably not moved and just begin lining it up sooner. because there is not that many straight roads like that fit, but it didn't really bend to the east. And I just like didn't have a lot of time to line up another road, so I just kind of stuck to that one. But yeah, it's technically the same road, but uh, because the area is so small, the points are very brutal. So this said Gilbert, and I was like, surely that's a place name, so I just look for that. Didn't know how big or how small it would be, so again, like it's one province, so surely that's scannable. Like on the world map, that's probably not findable, but since we know the province, this should be findable. This is like no movable location. If you can scan better than me. I was like, okay, maybe that's not a place name. Maybe that's a farm, and I'm just wasting time looking for POI instead of location. But yeah, I moved to the sign and said Gilbert. I was like, okay, if that's a place, I just need to not move and just search for that. Again, not that many roads have this angle, but it just took me forever to find it. But I did find it eventually, so because again, small area needed to confirm like, where we were in relation to the intersection, and we were a bit south of it. It was this one, this intersection, not the north one, because north one has railroad. And yeah, that 20 meters is kind of cutting it close, but it is a 5K, so at least I found one. And because my score is horrendously bad. Like for the moving map, I don't know how people solving that, but on the moving you kind of need to have better scores. That like Policia de Entre Rios, I don't think it has a place name, so that's just like a POI. So I was hoping to find some sort of place name to look for, because looking for POI kind of unfortunate. At least it had a road number, so I knew the road, and like when you line up, you can kind of tell which part, like which stretch of the road. But the road is very straight and doesn't bend, so um, again, good luck scanning for a four-way with a POI. I did read the sign again to make sure it doesn't have place name, but it doesn't. Um, yeah, this road has this angle a lot, so I decided moving would be better. Into like maybe it has written somewhere, but yeah, it's too rural to have place names. And maybe if I was moving the entire round, I would reach eventually a sign, but um, yeah. Yeah, like I clicked the first four-way that I saw. Where is which unit? That was tough. But yeah, it was the other one. I didn't even scan there, but you need to be zoomed in so far away in order to see the police PI. So I don't think I would. I don't think I would see it. So yeah, I'm lost on the scene because of the first two urban rounds where I trolled a lot. But yeah, with that, we have played all our seats. I don't know if sorting works, so let me check. Division 4. Because last month's sorting didn't work. That was quite unfortunate. Yeah. I'm 8 now, with 4 people have not played this map. Only 2 5Ks in this season, but that's okay. I don't think I'm getting either promoted or relegated, so I guess we're staying like in the middle. Maybe I will be 9th or 10th. I guess I'll update you in description. And with that, I will see you guys in the next video. Bye!